The ISAF World Cup Miami was full of firsts. It being the first stop around the world in 2013, the world is finding out which Olympic vets are returning and who is starting a new campaign for Rio. Who is switching boats and who is surfacing because of the new classes? The NACRA 17 competitors made their debuts on the world stage. The new women's skiff division, the 49er FX, and the men's 49ers saw a new course in their medal round, and most other classes tried out a new way to decide their gold medalists.
The crews that are coming from different disciplines are going to be great, and it's going to be a very difficult class with a high-level sailors.
In the men's and women's board division, the RSX, the fleets competed for 3 days to determine their medal round participants through fleet racing and consolidation rounds. Once making it to the last race, whoever wins the whole regatta. For the men, Spain's Ivan Pastor hadn't won a race yet, but he made his way through the up and down slalom course the fastest for the win. For the women, Mayan Davidovich from Israel also proved that being a champion comes down to scoring in the right place at the right time, with her first place finish in the medal race.
It's Israel just leading Finland, and coming into the finish, the gold medal goes to Mayan Davidovich from Israel.
Actually, it's my first medal in the World Cup. I did silver in the European, so I was happy, and it's a good start of the Rio campaign, so I'm really happy.
In both of the Paralympic classes, the ladies race with and against the men. And for the single-handed 2.4 meter, Megan Pascoe from Great Britain peaked at just the right time to finish atop the podium.
Into the finish, Pascoe has done it, and it's a GBR gold.
For the sonars, London's gold medalist Alexander Wang Hansen, Marie Solberg, and Per Eugene Christensen added another gold medal to their collection.
And approaching the line for the win in the race, who's got it? Too close to tell, give it to the Norwegians, and they will also take home gold.
For the 470 men and women, they spent the week all starting on the same starting line. USA's most recent Olympian, Stuart McNay, was trying out a new crew, David Hughes, who turned out to be the golden ticket to get their boat to cross the finish line close enough to within striking distance of Austria to take home gold.
Aim is always to do as well as we can. Take down world championships, take down Olympic medals.
For the women, Brazil's Fernandina Oliveira and Ana Luisa Barbachon swept the series because of their consistency on the water. Clear-cut champions coming off a 6th place finish at the Olympics. In the new NACRA 17 class, where each boat is required to have their crew made up of 1 woman and 1 man, US 470 crew at the London Olympics, Sarah Lehan, is crewing in this class now. Another US boat, though, made up of Sarah Newberry driving and John Casey crewing, barely had to sail the double points medal round race to win the title and start the NACRA 17 world ranking tally on top.
Hopefully we can stay at that level, up 4 years. There's no reason why we can't.
In the new women's skiff, the 49er FX, Brazil brought on the heat again with Martine Sofiati, hot off of 470, and crew Kahina Kunze. In the new medal round race format, the class called for a boundary system to be put to the test in Miami. Race committee, media, and spectators looked on as the fleet made its way through the parallel lines of buoys around a windward-leeward course. This new format shook the best boat handlers to the top of the heap, with an average of 6 tacks, 2 sets, 1 takedown, and 4 jives, all in about 8 minutes. Plus, whoever won 2 races first won the gold, making the start uber important. Americans Frederick Stramer and Zach Brown boldly understood this and port-tacked the fleet off the small line. This move gave them an advantage of less traffic in the congested course. For the second win, they needed to scoop up the gold medal at the award ceremony.
We're consistent and focused all the way through, and we had a nail biter today and held on to win.
For the Finns, one of the oldest Olympic sailing classes, Caleb Payne made the most of their up and down conditions to win the class.
It was a good competition, and basically I've been training against them a lot, and it was just nice to come out on top against some people that were at the games.
In the other single-handed men's boat, the Laser Full Rig, and the women's Radial Rig, the medal race came down to a series this year, a best-of-3 series, with double points to highly reward top finishes and shake up the standings. Sweden's Jesper Stalheim handled the pressure the best with a 2.35.
It's quite a hard day. Yeah, I got the other top guys got a bad first race, so I felt kind of good after that. Just keep sailing.
And finally, for the women, Paige Reilly, reigning U.S. Olympian, shrugged off the new laser shooters and upcoming stars from the U.S. and around the world. No one could dethrone the now 5-time winner of this event. Congratulations to all the winners. The next 4 years of these Olympic hopefuls preparing for Rio will surely be ones to watch.
At the top mark, it's the two teams tied for first. The final leg is a 300-yard sprint to the finish. With that move, he'll take the lead. The gold is theirs.